Now this Wind Druid at first glance might seem like every other one, but wait a second. What is he wearing up on his head? Is that a Nightwings? You bet your sweet butt it is, because this ain't a normal Tornado Wind Druid. This is actually a max Hurricane Druid. So I'm not going to go over the full entire build at this exact moment, but the biggest thing that makes this one different than a standard Tornado Druid is a few pieces of gear. We're talking about the weapon is a Doom. Up on the head, you can go with the Nightwings to really get the most cold damage out of it. And I actually went with a 4-faceted Monarch there on the offhand. If you want to see the full build guide, exactly how to put it together, exactly how I did it, take a look at the card up there or link at the top of the description. But just to slap those frequently asked questions out of the way, I have between either like 220 and roughly 290% Magic Find, whether I decide to wear the Nightwings or sometimes I was actually putting on a Shaco. And I also have this on players 3 difficulty. It's just what I like to run it in. Now I do almost all these runs in the Stony Tombs, a great place for cold builds, but I do every once in a while hop out to a good Terror Zone when they arise. Now I don't know about you, but I can't wait any longer. Let's get into these drops. Whoa, just testing a build out before I even went live. Those are some pretty solid Tri-Res MF boots. Wow. I'm trying to think of which ones are 85 areas now that people do and they weren't before. So Stony Tombs, oh, well, Masteries for the Barbarian. It's a skiller. Barbarians do melee damage, so max damage does help.
I'm on Burgundy.
To play like 15 hours a week, you know, then I'd value it more, but. All right, come on, come on. 35.
You suck, you jackass.
Oh, SOJ. No doubt. Boom. Oh. 16, 208. Okay, Raven Frosto. Most builds need one of these, though. Most builds need one. So, oh, okay. Kind of a rare one right there. Colossus Blade. It's like an elite base. One thing, I gotta do this. I'm gonna do this one maybe later today. I don't know. The BK Colossus Blade. I want to do something with this set. Something fun, something different. You're gonna do so much damage yourself. I can see the argument there. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Let's go! Woo! Pipe, 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 pipe! Essentially. The good old Stony Tombs! Let's go! It's too easy, fellas. It's too easy. That was not a repeat. That is not a repeat. Pendra says MF hit recovery charms. Oh, do it. Ethereal. Ethereal. Still not ethereal. Reaper's Toll is a cool item though. 195 roll. Yeah, it is what it is. Wish I could get ethereal though, but still. From home, still so exhausting, huh? So exhausting. Yeah, the biggest issue. Ooh, okay, not perfect, but maybe we'll note that. Okay. So a 41 res superior royal shield. Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad choice for a spirit base for a paladin at all. Like, I honestly think it's more important from what I've seen is about who you know, more so than your education or your whatever, you know what I mean? Good old Gurk's Sanctuary. So if you need that damage reduced, magic damage reduced, find a perfect Raven lore. You need like 10 different perfect rolls on an item, but oh, see, that can be 1 to 2 to skeleton mastery, right? But strength, dex. Firewalks is a cool item. Football game. Another pair of these. 193, 1917 roll. I think those can go up to 20, so that's pretty good. If you do need those stats on a build, Canadian Fires. What do you mean by Canadian Fires? Oh! This is why people tell me to hit them poppables. You get yourself a Lemrune. Let's go! I'm not being overdramatic at all about this beautiful, most powerful rune in the game, the Lemrune. Boom. Oh, so open for Ethereal. Still would love to find some Ethereal Titans. Not that I have a great use for them here on offline single player, but ooh, 157 roll. But hey, job is on looking for those Titans. If you are, there you go. guy. I was a bigger fan of like the PS1 versions of the game. Ooh, Ethereal Messerschmitt's Reaver. I found out where I'm gonna put my Zod, fellas. Right there. I'm gonna Zod it. Well worth it. That where a guy goes over all of his spreadsheets and stuff to be able to build a character in Path of Exile. If I ever played, well, it is Tri-Res technically. Well, at level 9. But they're kind of low though. Cold Lightning Fire. It's borderline interesting, but for something to burr before. And I think I got a Vex all in 100 runs one time. So it's a lot of randomness. It's not ethereal, I can see it on the ground, but a lot of people ask me about finding this one. 164. Roll not the hugest thing, really. Herald of Zakarum. Amazing one for that paladin, for sure. Oh, speaking of, well, I don't know. Doesn't really fit into the segue here. But anyways, Lemrune. Yo! Let's go. There we go, fellas. Oh. It was literally like 30 degrees in Florida when we went. Not the whole time, but like at like 10 o'clock at night on a couple of different days. Oh! Ogriax, 319 enhanced damage. Life Leech on there. Ooh, yeah. You took G-Stack's Bubblegum? No! Oh, hold up. But yes. Guaranteed not to be a Stone Crusher. Guaranteed to be a Schaefer's Hammer. Boom! Wait a second. Why does that Schaefer say Stone Crusher on it? I can't figure it out. Well, the thing is, I probably had a higher percent of my portfolio in that before. It's ethereal, and the reason we'll note this because you can Larsic this. That's a good base for Insight early on. High strength, it's at 200 even, but you can get up to that. Oh, not quite as good as a Lemrune, but Full Rune, baby! Woo! Not as good as a Lem, but still good. All I can say is thank you so much. You freaking legend! Ooh. Look at this good luck you brought me to. For a Stone of Jordan, you Gigachad. Oh, well. Still a Gigachad, but also Carrion Wind? You don't find it every day. You don't find it every day. Oh, yeah. Now, shape-shifting, maybe it's not the most OP skill to get, but we're just talking about doing a Fireclaw Druid. But 25 to life. 25 to life. Boom. I bench pressed 34 Bald Eagles the other day, so... Oh, close. Close to something. I feel like if it had the max 11, it'd be more excellent shout out, but 9 is just a couple off of perfect there with the walk run. So, pick up for us. Ethereal? No, not ethereal. Cool one though, 183 Skulders, man. I remember back in the day just being so stoked to get one of these back in the day. Some of the older stuff I used to use back, you know, in the Viv says, oh, speaking of SOJ, hold on a second. Let's take out the Cow King real quick and identify this, of course, Stone of Jordan. Oh, hey. What? Hold up.
Wait a minute.
Let's identify this for sure. Stone of Jordan. Well, Ravenfrost at least. You always need these though, right? You always need some of these. Like, sometimes things can be true, but you just can't say it, you know? Oh, okay. 3 open sockets, so not god tier, you know, this is gonna be like a treachery base, I suppose. But a 709 Wired Fleece 3 socket as like a benchmark for like how hard it is to find something. But actually farming Bale is like impossible. Oh, hoo hoo. Let's go. item much rarer than people make it out to be. But Oculus, one of my favorite items in Diablo 2. Not a guy's fault for sucking. Probably shouldn't have been playing if he sucked so bad. Good old Destroyer Helm, Demon Horn's Edge, a little bit of a rare one. Not really used a ton, but rare. Chaos Sanctuary, Pits, you know, whatever, Stony Tombs, probably, you know, stuff like that. Terror Zones. Oh! We're running out here. Get ourselves an ist. Out at Terrorized Pendle. Let's go. Woo. I'll take it.